Everyone, this is Joe Boy P. I just wanted to say before we get into the video that this video was recorded back in October of last year, 2014, and it's now May. It's taken me this long to get Sony Vegas so I can make the video, edit the video how I wanted it to be, and so get side-by-side comparisons and so on. So sorry for any discrepancies, but I didn't want to re-record everything, as it took me several hours last time to record everything. This video was over 45 minutes long. I had to chop it down and edit it to like 25-ish minutes, depending after I've added this bit in. So sorry about that in advance. I might talk a bit off topic, but hopefully you get the quality of this camera and the C920 and my JVC handheld camera. At the moment I am recording the audio via my Audio Technica AT2020 USB Plus, so this isn't my the webcam's audio. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey everyone, this is Joe Boy P here with my first unboxing and review of a peripheral item for my computer. As you can see here, I have the HP HD 5210 webcam. It's a fairly high-end webcam with a full 1080p recording support. You see full 1080p there. When it comes to like video chats with Skype or other softwares, it supports only 720p, but it would be more than enough for my needs. Got some features here on the front. So you've got H.264 video compressor and processor in the front. Each part does have a few different languages. So I am using the light on my camera here. It's a bit dark at the moment, but I did want to get it out and give it some use, as I wouldn't have time to record during the daytime for the next few days anyway, but I do want to use it as soon as possible. Anyway, you have HP's True Vision, clear image and low light. Noise cancelling microphone. It does have two microphones, one on each side. Autofocus. It does have a glass lens and up to 13 megapixels for still images. And the reason why I went for this over the Logitech C920 Plus, I think HD Pro or whatever it is. It's because this one has a swivel, and for where I want to position this one, I do kind of need a swivel feature. So yeah, these are tested messengers. Oops, sorry, it's going out of focus. So you got Skype, AOL, Instant Messenger, Google Video Chat, Windows Live Messenger, Yahoo Messenger. The only one I'm probably likely to use is Skype myself. You see there it swivels. You can stand it up on its little clamp as well. Picture of somebody using it. Should be fairly easy to set up. So here we do have some more information in English and various other languages. Has 3 quick launch buttons on the top. Mentions the dual noise cancelling microphone, as I mentioned, and the video processor. There's the other languages. Let you read those if you're sorry for any glare from the light on my camera. Okay, now moving on to the other side. It does support USB 2.0. My computer does only have 3.0 ports, but it should be compatible anyway. This is what you should get inside the box, including the software there. HP webcam, control center, ARC software, webcam, companion, Magic Eye, I think that is, visual effects and showbiz, whatever it is. Then there's a product comparison there on the side compared to some of their older ones, although it doesn't show a comparison to the HD 4310, I think it was, which is almost exactly the same looking camera to this one. What you see there, video record 1080p, voice call 720p, photo resolution 13 megapixels. Compression processor, you've got the premium H.264 MPEG, or MPEG as I call it, M4. Noise cancelling microphone, HP True Vision technology, yes. Quick launch buttons, IM photo and video, can't remember what IM means. Lens element premium, I'm not entirely sure what that means. Autofocus, yes. Face tracking, yes. 5x zoom. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere this didn't have the zoom, but we'll see that when I come to show you it actually in use. Pan and tilt, and some system minimum system requirements. So they recommend Intel i5 2.2 GHz 2.66 GHz processor for the video recording. Windows XP, Vista 7, 32, 64-bit, as you can read all that stuff there. So now let's get it out of the box. I'll be right back with you. Right, here we have it out of this box. Sorry, it's going bloody in. Here we do have a very somewhat complicated box to try and unbox it from. It comes off in many parts. There's more parts there and here. So it is worth mentioning that the actual outer box is actually taped down onto this plastic cover, which is a display window. So here it's taped just under there, so it was a bit awkward to take out. Let's throw these two inside. I believe it comes with a 6 feet cable of around 2 meters. You've got your 3 quick launch buttons on the top there. It does have a glass lens apparently. So you've got the full HD precision lens there. You've got the microphone on one side, another microphone on one side, the HP logo, a rubber stand. This does bend and tilt different directions. Camera swivels either way. And one good feature which I really did like with this, some things which have a swivel. The wire goes into the back like here, so we have resistance from the wire when you're swiveling it, which causes it to try and move back to where it was. But here they've actually put it into the base, so it actually comes up through the swivel, so you don't actually have that resistance when you want to swivel it. So there it's swiveled all the way to one side, and it's swiveled all the way to the other. I think it just tilts. No, it does have some degree of tilt on it, not including the stand, so it's not much, but it does tilt slightly. As I say, it is USB 2.0. So yeah, that's about it when it comes to the actual camera itself. It does have some shiny plastic bits. It is that kind of rubber which attracts dust like nobody's business. That is worth saying. In a little pack here we do get a please read me thing, which should be so you get a very best experience. Yeah, that sort of information. Quick start guide. Always a good idea to read those. And your driver and software installation disk. I'm not going to use that. If you like me using Windows 8.1, it's probably not a good idea to use installation disks. It's usually a better idea just to go to the website and download the latest ones from there, which is what I'll be doing myself. So that's about it on this part of the video. The next part will actually be actually using it, and you'll be seeing its quality for yourself, as opposed to such as this. So I'll probably make a quick video of myself doing stuff using this camera and then compare it to the webcam. Okay, see you in a moment. I'm back, everybody. Decided to make this part a comparison video. This camera being the HP HD 5210, and this camera being the Logitech HD Pro C920, however you want to mix them up. So yeah, I've not managed to find much in the way of comparison videos. The C920 here is friend Ri-Fi's camera, and I decided to go for the Logitech one, as I've already, the HP one, as I already said. because it can swivel and that, and the size of my monitor, I wanted to have it on this side of the monitor pointing towards myself, and unfortunately the Logitech one doesn't do that. With the HP, as you've probably already noticed, there's the colour looks a lot warmer, more saturated, not quite true to life, but it does look pretty good. Whereas the Logitech one, there's a lot. So I do keep looking at the screens because I've got both of them up recording at the same time here, so I'm comparing using the screens. The Logitech one, the colours are more true to life, but a bit more pale than life. Had my friend Wi-Fi in here. We were looking at the differences, and the colour on his tattoo on it, this arm anyway, on his tattooed arm was a bit paler compared to the actual colour of his arm. So yeah, the Logitech does have pretty good colour. It's more true to life, but slightly you need to probably slightly up the saturation or something. I'm not very good with that sort of video feature as of the moment. Now the video quality, I would say the Logitech is also slightly better, although neither of them are full HD quality. It is, as everybody says, the DVD-ish, maybe slightly less, I would say. In terms of actual recording quality, I believe they only record 15 frames a second. When I wrap up this video, I'll confirm that once I check the properties of these videos which are currently recording. So yeah, they are in full 1080p resolution, but the actual quality of the video, as you can probably see, isn't exactly full 1080p. What you'd expect from HD anyway. Like I said, the overall quality is on the HP one is better. Sorry, on the LG one, Logitech one is better. And for my uses, the HP one is more than good enough, because I'm going to be doing YouTube gaming, and it's going to be a small image on the top corner of the screen, so that'll be recorded at full HD, then shrunk down so it'd look a lot better. But overall, I'd say these cameras are very good. Let's do a quick light dark test. Now, if I come all the way back over here, I'd say that the Logitech does look better, but the HP, you can see it rather well as well. There are features to adjust to make these better. So I just open a quick menu. I just want to adjust at the moment because I'm recording, but yeah, as you can see over here on the HP, I do fade away quite a lot. With the saturation, it's probably that which makes it a bit worse. With the Logitech one, you can still see me rather clearly. So they do work both of them do work in low light very well. Move back forward. It's just the light of the screen which is lighting me up at the moment. So I'd say the edge lining like around the bottom of my face. So I keep looking at the screen rather than the webcam. On the HP. Looks more defined, whereas the other one's slightly softer. So try and change the settings quick. There's a sharpness gone here. Soften it up a bit. So I'll soften it up a lot really. I can't see any difference with that. I don't know if you can. But yeah, anyway, that's you can see the difference between the two yourself. I'm lucky enough to be in the situation where I can actually test the two and make a comparison video. When I put the camera, it's all the way over there. I'm going to continue filming a bit. I'll show you them looking in operation. Well, actually, I'm going to get it now. Make a quick comparison with this and all. This is a full HD video camera which I've been using to make all my unboxing review videos. There's a lot more glare on the Logitech camera compared to the HD one. They do look fairly good, but yeah, as you see, I've got the LED light on it because it has been dark while recording. So, where are you in the settings? Anyway, go record, hold it at the same sort of distance. So now it's right next to the Logitech camera. Just a quick review, comparison to a full HD camera. Some people do use these for like YouTubers and that, but yeah. Now I'm back here. You can see the actual software there and there for the two programs. I am using their official software to record both at full 1080p. I've left them on for the moment just so you could see. I covered the light on that. Should adjust the light automatically. Come on. There we go. You can see the nice green LED light on that. It does say HP in it. And then you've got the two blue lights on either side of the Logitech one. I don't know if you can hear me at the moment because I might be covering the microphone. No, I'm not. So yeah, so if the light from the screen keeps making it fade in and out. And so there's the quick launch buttons there. I've not bothered using them yet. And now it's buzzing out. But yeah, looking at the two cameras up there, it's almost like a pair of eyes staring back at me. I do like the turquoisey light because, as you may have not noticed, I'm a bit of a brony, and Luna there, which I designed my computer over, does have turquoise eyes. But that was I didn't even know that had turquoise light on it. So a bit of a side note. I'm probably not going to do a review on the software. This camera's actually picking up the face on the software. That's pretty good. I might make a quick one. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, you see my camera there in the recording software. Just flip it around quick so you can see I'm holding it the same sort of distance. Cover that LED. Holding it the same sort of distance there as what I was recording at a moment ago with the two cameras. You can tell it's a lot higher quality when it comes to HD and that. If you have a camera like this and you want to make YouTube videos, I would suggest using this. Jacksepticeye, a famous YouTuber, uses a similar setup. He just uses a regular old video camera, records his reactions with that, and then overlays that in his video. Now back with this camera, the video cut off for some reason when I flipped it back around when I was recording on the video camera. The battery is loose in it. Anyway, but I'm saying Jacksepticeye uses one of these something similar to this. It looks almost like the same one. This is a JVC, JVC GZEX215BEK video camera. I actually bought this to go on holiday to Japan with over a year ago now. Not far off, 2 years ago actually. Works rather well in low light conditions and that. So that's just a quick slight review on that compared to the webcams, so to speak. Other than saying one thing I did forget to mention, you do have a fairly good tilt and pivot sort of thing. You can, that's as far as it'll turn in that direction, and bring it back this way, and you can just about make out the Logitech camera just here, which is literally right next to it, and then part of the computer. Nice tour of the room, eh? It does tilt up and down slightly, but not much, not compared to the Logitech one. But what it also does do is you can tilt it to an angle, or again to the other angle, which is good if you have an uneven table or something like that. So just try and straighten you out a bit. Yeah, that's it on that one. So yeah, I'm just going to switch over to the Logitech quick and show you its degree of movement, or however limited it is. So I'll be back in a moment. Just with 2 clicks of a button, I'm back with the Logitech one. I should probably speak up a little bit. its degree of movement. Just tilt down slightly. So I'm just actually pulling it backward up a bit, and tilts back, and then it has a slightly higher, well, has a slightly more tilt backward and forward compared to the HP, but not much. It's only a few degrees. Oh, hang on, I haven't turned it properly, so sorry. It is a lot lower. Now staring at the lap and bring it back up. I just wasn't holding it right. So yeah, it does actually have a fairly high degree of amount of tilt. Not actually tested that before, so I wasn't entirely sure. Just for the ease of sound recording, I'm going to flip back to the other camera now. So back in a moment, and I'm back again. It's nice being able to use 2 clicks and switching between cameras. This setup won't be permanent, as you can probably tell. As I said, it's Ri-Fi's camera. His graphics card will be back from scan.co.uk in the next couple of days, so we'll be making YouTube videos as well. I probably won't be making. I'll probably be recording some over the next month or so. Try to build a bit of a backlog, as I'm not sure what's going to be happening with work and stuff like that. How money's going to pan out. So I don't know when I'll be able to afford the recording software, but that's enough about that anyway. So yeah, that's a good comparison between the two. You can tell the audio difference as well between the camera, the high quality camera. It's not so good when you stood behind the camera, because it tends to pick up sound better from in front of it. So yeah. Basically, this is turned from an unboxing for the HP to a comparison videos between 3 cameras. So yeah, overall I do say that they're both really good cameras. For the actual image quality, the Logitech is a bit better, although it's not a huge amount better. The image is slightly softer on the Logitech, but slightly sharper on the HP. The audio quality of the HP is better than the Logitech. If you're not going to be using a microphone, I will be buying an Audio-Technica AT2020 USB Plus, I think it is. Matt got the name a little wrong. That's the one I want to get for my video, for, like I said, my YouTube gaming. This Joyboy P's reviews basically was born just so I could make reviews on the case and parts and so on from the computer, which was going to be used for that. I was saying I won't be able to do any of that until I get better software for editing my videos in 1440p resolution. Most free softwares don't can accept 1440p resolution in editing, but in output it's 1080 in maximum, like Movie Maker. But as I said, for this purpose, this camera is more than good enough for that. So yeah, that just about wraps up the review for this. I might do, as I said, a software review later once I've got better software. Well, software review for the camera. It's very simple software. I mastered it in a couple of minutes. So, yeah, that's just about it for this review. Do the old Linus classic. If you like this video, give it a good like. If you dislike this video, then dislike it. I'm not bothered either way. Although it is nice to see that people do actually find these videos useful. I made this one because I couldn't really find a comparison video between the 2 cameras. Although I have favoured in the review the actual HP camera, but that's mostly down to 1, audio quality, and 2, it was an unboxing for this camera, so I kind of lean towards that one more. One thing I didn't quite mention is the over lip, which comes down over the front of the screen of your actual monitor to clip onto it. On the HP is far smaller than the Logitech, with this with the screen I've got, it's got a fairly thick it's got a very thin bezel, but the actual screen, which is black, which you can't see, is fairly thick. But if it's a lot thinner, if you're using like an Dell Ultra Sharp, it'll be hanging actually into the screen on the Logitech, where it's far less likely for that to happen with the HP. As I said, this is the end of this review anyway. Give a like, give a dislike, either way you want to go. Please leave comments in the comment section below. Please tell me if you want to see software review for either one of the cameras. I'll just borrow Wi-Fi's Logitech, and I'm sure I won't disagree for just an hour or two, just to show, make a quick tutorial over the basic software for both. Anyway, sidetracking again. Keep an eye on the description for handy links and so on. This is Joe Pete signing out.